evening, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans. Welcome to Sparta Gymnasium tonight, where your Sparta Spartans varsity girls basketball will be taking on I was going to say the Redskins. That's what they used to be, but look what that is now. Belding. Um, they're announcing Belding starting five here at this point. And it is now the Black Knights of Belding. Black Knights out of the OK Silver Conference. And here's your Sparta Spartans.
Junior number 5, Brianna Driscoll.
Junior Boo Driscoll, number 5.
Sophomore number 10, Ashley Cowdery.
Number 10, sophomore Ashley Cowdery.
Junior number 11, Kenzie Arma.
Another junior, Kenzie Arma, number 11.
Junior number 12, Paige Wilson.
Number 12, junior Paige Wilson. He had a big game last Friday against Spring Lake with 19 points. And we have another junior, Brett Busen, number 21. Should be a good matchup tonight against this OK Blue Team Sparta against the OK Silver Belding. My counterpart, Coach Sunnison, should be here momentarily. Kind of a sparse gymnasium here right now. There is a wrestling match going on in the Augs gym at this point. So fans are over here looking over the balcony, and that's pretty stacked. So here we go, the jump off. It'll be Belding's possession. Belding going left to my right. Part of in their very aggressive man-to-man defense. And Sparta makes Cowdery with a turnover on the steal. Coming back the other way. Armach from the corner, in and out. Rebound to Belding. Belding comes in with a 4-8 record, and your Spartans are currently at 6-7. Drive to the basket, kick back out. Rebound Sparta. Screen up top. Armach with a dribble drive and scores the left-handed layup. Sparta does a great job on this man-to-man with the pressure that they put on the ball. Belding resets here. Oh, and we have a reach and foul by number 11, Armach. That'll be the first team foul, or first foul. Sideline out of bounds for Belding. Coach McCollum's yelling over on the sideline with what he'd like to see his defense do here. We have a held ball. Should be Sparta basketball, and it is. Houston takes the ball to bounds. Sparta will be looking to add to that 2-0 lead at this point. Three-point shot there by Cowdery, just off the mark. Looks like a rebound. Ball went out of bounds. Ball will go to Belding. Sparta here in a man-to-man press. Belding looking to get the ball in. Good pressure. Looks like a steal by Cowdrey. They got 3-on-2 here, Sparta. Dish to Boo. And a basket. Driscoll with a layup. Great, again, great pressure by the Spartan defense there on that man-to-man. Full court press. Looks like something they might be able to do here most of the game. Get some pressure baskets. One thing the girls have done a great job this year. Their defense has been stellar with the aggressive style. Cowdrey playing some aggressive defense there. Creates a timeout by Belding, so we're going to have our first timeout here with 5:20 left in the first quarter. Sparta with a 4-0 lead. Belding used to be part of the OK Blue Conference. Not sure exactly when the years were. I know when I was doing my my coaching in 8th grade, we played Belding every year. So we still have that opportunity to pick up a game or two with Belding. They've had some really good sports teams over there. Some football teams, along with some girls' sports athletics, have been always very good over there. Both teams down to about 8 players. 8 players that are dressed and ready to go. And we have a steal on the inbounds pass by Armok. Armok, jump stop and scores the basket. Great steal and great take to the other side. Again, here comes the man-to-man press. Belding gets through it this time. Grab by Belding. Take a block shot. Belding with another rebound. And it looks like we have a Sparta foul inside. We'll be shooting 2 shots. Looks like the foul is on Ashley Cowdrey. That will be her first, team second. Belding will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Sparta girls basketball had a great game last Friday night against Spring Lake. They came out with an OK Blue Conference win. Belding makes that first shot. Sparta look to make it 2 in a row after tonight's victory against Belding. Belding gets on the board with 2 free throws. 6-2 Sparta. Coach McCollum calling off his offensive play. Good ball movement. Gives a 3-point shot to Paige Wilson on the corner. In and out. Rebound, Boo Driscoll. Tip ball out of bounds. It'll be Sparta basketball. Three-point shot by Armok. Just off the mark. Belding tips to one of their players and will go the other way with it. Sparta not back on defense. Belding gets a shot, but off the mark. It looks like we'll have a held ball, and it should be Belding's basketball, and it is. Good aggressive play. Oh, we got a mix up here. Sparta's waiting to take the ball out of bounds, and the officials are calling that it's Belding's ball. So I do believe that it was arrow was going in the direction of Belding, and that is correct. We'll be going to the right. Belding will have the ball. Ball handling out there by their point guard from Belding. Take a little hook there, off the mark. We'll go the other way. And it looks like we've got 3 girls on the floor there. We're going to call a foul here, or we have a held ball. And it looks like we have another held ball. Now it will be Sparta basketball going that direction. Sparta substituting here. We've got number 24, Holland. And we have a 25, unfortunately not on my roster. I'll have to find out who that is. We have a missed shot here. Belding going the other way. And a turnover by the Black Knights. Sparta basketball. Belding looked a little two-man pressure out top. Armott over the corner to Paige Wilson. It'll be short. Rebound Armott. She'll reset. Cowdery gives it back to Armott. Kenzie with the drive. Paige with the dribble and the shot, and it goes down. 2 points, Paige Wilson. It was a nice screen there by Armott. That press again is has been tough on Belding, but they broke through that time. Couldn't finish on the other end. Sparta comes back the other way. Good take to the basket by Armott. Backs herself into the basket and gets an easy 2 points. Sparta up 10-2. Belding getting the ball inbounds here. Looks my counterpart, Coach Sunnison, has just arrived. He should be here joining me shortly. Again, Belding with another turnover. It'll be Sparta basketball. Sparta basketball leading now 10-2 with 2:34 to go in the first quarter. Coach Sunnison is making his way in right now. Coach, how are you?
I'm good, Doug. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Coach, I didn't have 25 on my roster. Can you help us out on who that is? Just came into the game.
Yeah, that's Paige Longcore.
Paige Longcore.
Yeah, she's a freshman playing on the JV, and then I'm sure
We might have a travel there. And we do.
Coach McCallum had to pull up just with the depleted numbers and brought her up to play that post role.
Haven't got to mention yet, the last time Coach Shunness and I were here, we had Aaliyah DeCover was in the game, and unfortunately she is now out. She was, I recognize that she was out of the game last week at Spring Lake. So that's another person. So now we're down to, looks like we're 8 dress players against their 8 dress players over at Belding.
Well, just walking into the gym, I see the Spartans are up 10-2, which is a good sign here at the end of the first quarter.
And that's part of the reason why there, Coach. We've had great stifling defense, taking the ball the other way, and making them pay for those turnovers. Yeah, again, I was kind of mentioning earlier that their defense, our man-to-man defense, they've been doing quite a good job. A couple dribble drives here and there. We've got help side defense coming to help pick up, and yeah, they're playing really, really, really well tonight. We have 2 reporting back in. We got Boo Driscoll and Britt Busen reporting back in the game. Good minutes there to give those girls some rest.
Yeah, the 2 freshmen in there, Paige and Kenzie. The 2 freshmen in the ball game.
There's Paige from the corner, in and out. That's her 3rd tonight. Not quite where she was from. She had a season high of 19 points last Friday night. But she's got a good stroke, and she's going to keep shooting, and they're going to go in eventually.
Like Ken's just picked up her 2nd foul, so Coach McCallum opting to take her out of the ball game here.
Driscoll hustling for that rebound. Belding gets the ball. We'll go the other way. Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. And we'll have another turnover for the Belding Black Knights. Yeah, Coach, before you got here, I was calling them the Belding Redskins. Unfortunately, that was still stuck in my mind from back in the day, so
Right.
had to make that correction there. Still team colors are the same for Belding, black and orange. Oh, there's a steal for Belding.
Looks like that 1-3-1 is giving the Spartans a little bit of a problem the last couple possessions.
They just started that. Earlier it was just a straight man-to-man. So I think they're trying to mix things up a little bit. Coach McCullen calling off what he'd like to see. There's a three by, I believe it was Boo Driscoll that shot that. I think Matt's going to look for, or Coach McCullen's going to look here for the last shot maybe. Good ball fake. 6. There's another short by Paige Wilson. Another opportunity. Oh, off the back of the rim.
Good look for both Paige and Ashley right there at the end of the quarter. Unfortunately, couldn't get either one to go down.
Coaches at this point has got to be happy with a 12-2 lead here going, finishing up the first quarter, getting ready to start the second quarter.
Especially on the defensive end. I mean, to give up 2 points in a quarter, that's a great defensive effort. And just from the last few minutes that I've watched offensively, we're really getting the shots we want. And now it'll just be a matter of trying to finish some of those, maybe knock down a few of those threes, which will loosen up that zone a little bit, maybe get the ball inside a little bit more.
So as I mentioned earlier, Sparta is sitting here at 6-7. I believe they have 2 wins in the OK Blue. They will pick up their OK Blue games this coming Friday. And I believe they're starting their second go-around, so they'll start with Comstock Park. So as we look at this particular game, obviously non-conference, you want to win all basketball games, but a non-conference game, you know, do you look at this game as something to kind of prepare you for the remainder of the season, and obviously to take you into districts?
And I think especially with new players on the team, with Paige Loncourt and with Kenzie Holland starting to get some minutes now on this team, it's going to be important for them just to get in kind of that flow and know their role. And so I think this is a really important game, and it's kind of nice to have a non-conference game here in the middle.
Absolutely. Be Belding basketball. Start the second period here. Long three by Belding. That'll be short. Boo Driscoll on the rebound. Here we go the other way. Brett Bison on the dribble drive. Looks like there's a pushing foul there. Looks like Belding's first foul.
Kenzie Holland.
Kenzie Holland from the corner. It's a great way to come out in the second half and hit a three like that right away.
That's right.
Just some of the shots weren't falling earlier.
And especially to get the freshman going. It's
Absolutely.
Nice for her to hit a shot there.
Making note too here that, Booth Driscoll with a dribble. She's going all the way coast to coast, and she gets fouled. She'll go shoot 2 at the free throw line. So just for the fans that aren't aware of this, Sparta does not have a freshman basketball team. Is that correct? So they're, most of your freshmen and sophomores would typically play on the JV team now. And then, of course, with the injuries that they've had.
Right. So actually on our JV team this year, it's all freshmen. It's been that way even before the injury.
All freshmen. Interesting.
All freshmen. So the only sophomores in the program were already on the varsity.
We're already on the varsity.
Begin the year.
So still, obviously, a relatively young team.
Right.
Something to build on. I mean, 6-7. Yeah, I know Coach would like something a little stronger than that. Right. But of course, when you go to districts, all records are thrown out the window, and you're playing for a new season, really.
Right.
So, but it's always nice to see the younger kids start getting confidence, starting to get in the system, knowing what to do, and just building upon that for next year.
For sure.
Sparta basketball from underneath the basket. She's going to try another three from the corner and misses the mark there. Rebound to Paige Wilson. Misses that shot. Belding will go the other way with the basketball. Sparta doing a good job getting back on defense, not letting Belding pick up an easy basket. She missed the roll there, Coach.
Right. Yep.
And another steal by Sparta. Now they're pushing the ball up. Nice pass by Cowdery. Britt, little out of control there.
Yep.
Belding gets the offensive foul. That was tough, though. She caught that ball. I think she had one dribble before that girl was there.
Right. I like the fact, though, to see Britt running the lane right there, though, too, getting out, running the lane. But that does bring Paige Longford, the other freshman, back into the game for Coach McCallum.
Got Cowdery with a steal. Oh, good. We got another charge called. That might be Cowdery's second foul, I believe. Belding will make a substitution.
So now Coach has got Kenzie on the bench, Kenzie Armock on the bench with 2, and 2 for Ashley Cowdery, too. So they're going to want to really, those are kind of his 2 main point guards. He's going to want to keep one of them in the game. So we'll see how long before maybe he switches out.
Yeah, especially if you're down to 8 players. I
Right.
mean, so, Coach, can you speak to what has happened then with the JV group this year? Then with this many girls being brought up
Right.
to the varsity?
I'm not sure since they brought the 2 girls up. I'm not sure. I know. So I coached all those freshmen as 8th graders last year. And we had an okay season, not super successful. So they've been taking their lumps on the JV level. But again, building on that experience, all those kids coming back. So
ended down on the free throw for Belding. It's 16-2 Sparta right now.
Spartan's still just doing a great job defensively, making it really tough for Belding even to get a good look. And making it, you know what I mean? And now they've missed some free throws too, so they're kind of helping us out in that way, I guess.
Rebound by Paige Longcore there. Tip ball out of bounds by Belding. It'll be Sparta basketball. How does it work, Coach, with these girls that are coming up who've been through? Is there a consistency with the systems in regards to offense and what teams typically run?
Right. It's with Coach McCallum, you know, just even from in the 7th and 8th grade, we run the same offenses that he's running on the varsity. Not to the level, obviously, that they're running it, but our kids have been exposed to all that. The presses, the press breakers, all of those things are things Coach McCallum has had Coach Tidy and I do at the 7th and 8th grade level, so that really when they come in, there's not any new terminology or anything that kids would have to pick up. They know that already.
Awesome.
As I'm watching Belding in that odd front zone, I kind of like to see our kids. We're getting some good looks at threes, but maybe to work the ball, swing the ball a little bit, distort that zone, give us a chance to catch the ball inside. Maybe getting Paige or Britt Busen when she's in there a chance to get a bucket.
So, Coach, you've seen the game evolve in the many years from your playing days to your coaching days. So, where do you think we stand here now? And let's just talk about girls basketball in regards to the 3-point game as opposed to the inside game.
Right. And I think, you know, even when I was coaching at Cornerstone, and we had lots of good 3-point shooters, but the focus still wasn't like a 3 every possession. And to me, that's sometimes what I feel like. And I tell my kids all the time, I know I'm old. So
There's another 3 from the corner by Howland. Rebound to Belding. Oh, we're going to have another foul. That's on Boo Driscoll.
So as a coach, I would still like to see the ball go inside, outside. I think the 3 is definitely part of the game. You need to have kids who can shoot it. But I'd like to see the ball, on my teams, I like to see it go in and out, just to make the defense play more honest and just packing it in and making you shoot threes.
If you had to take a guess in regards to a typical game, an average game in girls these days, and I know it depends on the team and who you're playing defensively, 50-50, threes to normal shots. I mean, I'm not even talking about inside.
Right. I'm not. It might be close. I don't know. Maybe 60-40 inside.
Okay.
60-40 inside the line.
Because I mean,
40
obviously, you're still going to get layups. You're going
Right,
to get your shots
right.
there. It just in my eyes, and again, I'm old school like you there. I just seems like there's a lot more threes today, and sometimes they're, let's say they're forced, but even with good ball movement, that's a good thing. Sometimes if you can
Right.
get the ball swung around really, really quickly and get that open three, that's
Right.
a great. And and kids today can shoot them.
Right.
They can
Yep.
shoot the threes.
Yep.
You see them in the
Yep.
gym all the
You're right.
time.
Yep.
Practicing the threes. Practicing the threes. Another steal there by Sparta. Again, another aggressive defensive play. Comes that. Saying a 1-3-1, coach. Is that what you're seeing
Yep,
there?
yep.
Okay. Trying to get the trap. Got a three. There's a three by Paige. Paige Wilson with a three.
From Ashley Cowdery.
And playing that man-to-man press almost from the beginning of the game, coach. Belding player on the ball, on the floor with the ball. We have a traveling call here, coach.
I think her ponytail went out of bounds.
Okay.
I think that's what it looked like. So I think that's what he called that she was out of bounds.
All right. So that's any part of your body, including the hair.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Got Paige Wilson with a little floater there. Are we going to have another Sparta foul here? Might be going the other way with this, coach. Oh, I take that back. We are going the other way, but it is a foul against Sparta. It's Brett
Busen, yeah,
Thank
Britt
you.
Busen.
Britt Busen. I believe that's her. Is that her first?
I think it's her second.
second.
So now she's got two. Kenzie Armach, two. Ashley Cowdery, two. So those two freshmen are seeing lots of time here, but it's nice to have a 19-3 lead.
Belding hits the first end of a 1-and-1. Get the bonus here. Budriska with the rebound, but it looks like she had a foot there on the line. So Belding will take the ball underneath their own basket. We're doing a great job there on a switch as Belding players are moving around. We have another foul. For a game earlier on that we didn't have as many fouls here, Coach.
Right.
Sparta's got their 9th team foul already.
Thankfully, that was on Paige Wilson, and it's only her first, so we're trying to keep it out of foul trouble. I think if the 10th team foul is next, so Belding's going to be shooting 2 from here on out. And that's a way to climb back into a game. Scoring, no time running off the clock.
Belding now has 6 points, Coach, and I believe all 6 points have come from the charity stripe. I don't
Okay.
think they have made a shot from the field yet. Got about 3:40 to go till halftime. Another quick three there by Howland.
Good rebound by Paige Longcroft. I really like as a freshman to see her come out there. She had a great high screen, rolled hard to the basket, fighting for that rebound. Not playing timid or afraid, just getting after it.
As I'm watching her, there's a great spin move here. She's got some great big man techniques, Coach.
Right,
Is that
right.
that's something you helped her? Oh, there's a great rebound, another putback. Tough plays. Working hard though. Working hard down there.
And I think that's one of the things that we worked on last year a lot with Paige was rolling to seal her girl down low. And now just to make sure that when your big man works that hard, you get her the ball. Good pass.
Budriska to the basket. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line shooting 2.
I liked how Ashley drew two that time. She's dribbling hard to the basket. Drew two Belding defenders wide open then for Boo.
Very unselfish. That's what I see a lot with this Varsity girls basketball team. There's no person out there that's all about them. They're definitely, somebody's open, they're going to give up the ball for the shot. Coach McCollum's calling 30 over there, Coach. Do you know what 30 is?
Yep, he's going to back it up instead of, he has been running 100, which is you're going to pick your girl up 100%, full court. So now 30, they'll probably back it up, pick them up at the top of the key. Hopefully just try and stay out of foul trouble would be my guess. You know what I mean? Not
Right.
to pick up a foul.
Well, when you're ahead 20-6.
Right.
So which girl's going to jump up there and grab that ball, Coach? Oh, Coach McCollum's coming. Oh, he's throwing a ball out. I thought he was going to come out and jump up and get that ball.
Now the pressure. Somebody who can hit the
Well,
ball.
that's twice we've tried. 3 times. Come on, Cowdery. 4 times. There we go. What happens on that, Coach? Then we have a ball that's wedged in the rim like that.
It's a jump ball. Jump
So
ball.
possession
So,
possession arrow goes to Sparta.
Yep.
Timeout, Belding.
Belding will call a timeout here with 2:29 left to go in the second period. Sparta's leading 20-6. And for any of our viewers, if you're missing a cell phone, which I hope you're not because you're probably at home watching this, they just found a cell phone here and was returned to the scorer's table. Yeah, Coach, I was mentioning earlier, just behind us here, we got a wrestling match going on in the Augs gym here. So I don't know if we got double booked tonight,
Right.
but got a lot of people over here watching the wrestling.
I was, when I came in tonight and drove into the parking lot, I saw like 3 or 4 different buses, and I was trying to figure out who we were playing. I saw a Caledonia bus, a Byron Center bus, and the Belding. So I wasn't sure actually who we were playing until I got in the gym.
I would guess at this point, then, Coach, especially if McCallum has some players in there with a couple fouls, this would be just hey, let's not pick up that third. But more than likely, they probably are sitting. Would you think?
Yeah, I think they got everybody but Cowdery. Cowdery has 2, but everybody else in there either has 1 or none.
So with that discussion, then to kind of be just, hey, Ashley, just take it a little easy here. Don't worry about picking up that. Let's not have you pick up that third foul. Nice screen and roll there to the basket. Puts the Belding girl on the ground. And a 2-point jumper. I believe that was Cowdery.
Yes. Oh, no. Paige Wilson.
Paige Wilson with the 2.
I really like how Paige Longcore, again, she's had a great screen and rolls to the basket. Even when she doesn't get the ball and score there, what she's doing is she's making Belding guard her. She's taking up space, taking up somebody's having to think about her, and so that there's an opportunity then for her to score.
That ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Sparta be Belding basketball. Yeah, that last time down the basket, she set that hard screen, and I don't think any Belding girl called it out.
Right.
And she landed on the floor, and again, textbook on the roll there. So that looks great. So again, I don't know who her 8th grade coach was, but he did a great job. 3-point for Belding, and Belding hits a 3.
That Sparta was in a 2-3 zone that time, and Coach McCallum maybe just trying to keep Ashley from picking up her third, and they just haven't shot the ball that well tonight. Paige Wilson.
You knew she was going to get one. Here we go. I believe that's her second 3 of the game. Sparta extends its lead to 25-9 here with just about a minute to go. Belding's just having a hard time handling the ball. Take to the basket. Sparta the rebound. Coach is calling out State.
So that's what you and I would call flex.
Gotcha.
And Coach McCallum likes to run this even to not kill the clock, but to take some time off the clock as I watched Kenzie shoot a 3 off of it.
Yeah, she had a wide open shot though.
Right.
Sparta now 28. Another long 3 by Belding. Off the mark. Belding with the rebound. Belding's just struggling putting the ball in the basket. 5 seconds. Looks like is there any hurry to get the last shot? Thought we might have gotten a little better look at that than there. I don't know if Ashley didn't know how much time was left, or.
And I think so. I don't think she knew how much time was left. So we always talk about those two things, right? Score and time. That's what every player needs to know.
Right.
But me and the Spartans, Coach McCallum, have to be happy going into halftime, 19-point lead. Really, I think we gave up that 1 3-point shot was the only field goal that Belding scored.
That's right.
So other than a couple kids being in foul trouble, good first half.
I was going to say maybe these kind of games, once you start getting these leads, you kind of start bringing in your bench. But when you're at 8 players, you've already brought your bench in.
That's right. They're all in. They're all in.
So we'll take a break here with halftime. Sparta 28 and Belding 9.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Armok.
Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
There's no better way to understand the subtle differences in the quality of a product until you try it out for yourself.
The Kubota was very comfortable.
I did like how the Kubota felt more balanced and stable. Kubota's quality, I'll stand behind a Kubota tractor anytime.
Feel the Kubota difference for yourself at your local Kubota dealer.
Dr. Flexo here. Today I want to talk to you about 2 new Tessa secure mounting tapes. Tessa has enhanced their secure foam tape line by adding 2 new products. It is the 52816, which is a medium durometer tape, and the 52814, which is a hard durometer tape. These 2 products complement the existing products, the 52818, which is the yellow, which is an extra soft foam, the 52817, the red, which is a soft foam, and the 52815, which is a medium hard foam. So the 2 new offerings give us a medium durometer in the 52816, purple, and a hard durometer in the 52814 with the green logo. So these 2 products should help complement your existing line and help you achieve your quality objectives.
Vanderwerf and May Builders Incorporated are dependable and affordable experts in constructing agricultural buildings and polyurethane closed cell foam insulation commonly used in the fruit vegetable storage industry. They have been the industry leader in post-frame construction and quality custom buildings since 1990. They provide complete project management and construction from concept to completion. Vanderwerf and May Builders Incorporated.
Van Hydraulics Incorporated, machining and fabricating, your industrial mobile hydraulic repair facility. When it comes to industrial, commercial, or mobile machining, fabricating, and welding, we are the authority.
Vanderwerf and May Builders Incorporated are dependable and affordable experts in constructing agricultural buildings and polyurethane closed cell foam insulation commonly used in the fruit vegetable storage industry. They have been the industry leader in post-frame construction and quality custom buildings since 1990. They provide complete project management and construction from concept to completion. Vanderwerf and May Builders Incorporated.
Van Hydraulics Incorporated, machining and fabricating, your industrial mobile hydraulic repair facility. When it comes to industrial, commercial, or mobile machining, fabricating, and welding, we are the authority.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kurt Lang, and this is my wife Kelly. I am the chiropractor and co-owner of Vibrant Life Chiropractic here at Knapp's Corner on the East Beltline. We're both 2008 graduates of Sparta High School, and when we were in high school, chiropractic changed our lives, and we hope that it can change yours as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Armok.
Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to build these beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
There's no better way to understand the subtle differences in the quality of a product until you try it out for yourself.
The Kubota was very comfortable.
I did like how the Kubota felt more balanced and stable. Kubota's quality, I'll stand behind a Kubota tractor anytime.
Feel the Kubota difference for yourself at your local Kubota dealer.
Have you ever wanted to attend a volleyball game but was too sick to go? Has your boss ever spoiled your plans by telling you that your Friday shift at work will start at the same time as the kickoff for the last home football game? Have you ever asked your friends to join you in cheering on the basketball team later that night and have been disappointed by their response? There is another way to watch Spartan athletics.
How?
You now have the opportunity to watch the games live. Simply go to this URL. Sign up for the remind, receive a password, and you are ready. You can watch the Spartan teams as they verse their toughest opponents. Be sure to turn your volume up so that you can enjoy the conversations of the commentators, the halftime interviews with the varsity coaches, and the informative advertisements from your local businesses. And don't worry, if you miss a live stream, you can watch the recording of it on the Spartan News YouTube channel.
There's no better way to understand the subtle differences in the quality of a product until you try it out for yourself.
The Kubota was very comfortable.
I did like how the Kubota felt more balanced and stable. Kubota's quality, I'll stand behind a Kubota tractor anytime.
Feel the Kubota difference for yourself at your local Kubota dealer.
Have you ever wanted to attend a volleyball game but was too sick to go? Has your boss ever spoiled your plans by telling you that your Friday shift at work will start at the same time as the kickoff for the last home football game? Have you ever asked your friends to join you in cheering on the basketball team later that night and have been disappointed by their response? There is another way to watch Spartan athletics.
How?
You now have the opportunity to watch the games live. Simply go to this URL. Sign up for the remind, receive a password, and you are ready. You can watch the Spartan teams as they verse their toughest opponents. Be sure to turn your volume up so that you can enjoy the conversations of the commentators, the halftime interviews with the varsity coaches, and the informative advertisements from your local businesses. And don't worry, if you miss a live stream, you can watch the recording of it on the Spartan News YouTube channel.
Dr. Flexo here. Today I want to talk to you about two new Tessa secure mounting tapes. Tessa has enhanced their secure foam tape line by adding two new products. It is the 52816, which is a medium durometer tape, and the 52814, which is a hard durometer tape. These two products complement the existing products, the 52818, which is the yellow, which is an extra soft foam, the 52817, the red, which is a soft foam, and the 52815, which is a medium hard foam. So the two new offerings give us a medium durometer in the 52816 purple and a hard durometer in the 52814 with the green logo. So these two.
Well, there's the buzzer, Coach, just in the nick of time. Both teams are out on the court. Sparta again with a 28-9 lead going here into the second half.
Looks like Kenzie Armock starting out second half. With those two fouls, she's had a long time in that second quarter. Hopefully she'll be ready to get it after and get going here to start out the second half.
Yeah, having the Armock last name, I know she's ready to get after it there, Coach. And again, there's a little reach there, doesn't get called. Moving her feet well on the floor. Cowdery with a long three.
Nice shot by Ashley. Don't pick her up. When you're open, let it go. And then
Another quick foul. We've got replacement. Got Howland reporting in here for Ashley picking up her third there real
third
quick.
foul, right.
I didn't see the foul, Coach. Where was the foul at there?
She reached, on the girl. And again, you're up by 22 points. You just hit a three. You're got all the momentum and really don't need to commit that foul that far away from the basket.
Driscoll with a foot on the line. Hits the back of the rim. Rebound, Belding. Yeah, I'm sure she's probably not too happy with herself at this point.
There's probably a pretty good chance assistant coach Cowdery let her know as well.
Or at least gave her the look.
Right, that's right.
Paige Longcore is going to report back in here momentarily. Like Belding sitting back in the zone now. Got a 2-1-2 coach. Got two post players playing deep.
Looks like they're really concentrating on helping in the paint, not going to give up a layup, but they're playing the shooters man to man. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Belding coaching staff really doing a nice job continuing to talk to their kids. It's fun to watch those four guys talking together and then talking to the kids and drawing it out. And even in a game like this, you're down 22, you love to see those coaches sticking with their kids, working hard, and getting them thinking about what they can do better.
Howland from the corner again. That's a three. Quick shot there by Belding. Sparta rebound going the other way. This game always has to be about learning, right, Coach?
Right.
You're always learning at some point, no matter if you're up by 20 or 30 or down by 20 or 30. There's always something to learn in the game.
Really appreciate Kenzie Armock on that one right there. Kenzie saw that a player from Belding was injured, and really the officials don't have to call the timeout unless they think it's a serious, like a head injury or whatever. But Kenzie slowed it up and kind of pointed at the girl, and the referees then made the call to stop play, give the ball to Sparta. Good sportsmanship by Kenzie.
Absolutely, love to see that.
Little pop can soccer going on behind us.
Not sure what's going on over there. Brett Busen going to the line for free throw. Makes that one. 36 Sparta, Belding 9. Extending that lead.
Again, the Spartans have only given up one field goal. And here we are, almost 3 minutes into the second half.
Good hustle there by Belding. Tries to get the ball back in bounds, but it goes to a Sparta player. Sparta pushes up quickly for the left-hand layup, just off. Paige had the ball. Might have a foul here.
Love that time. I saw both Britt Busen and Paige Longcore, the 4 and the 5, sprinting down the floor looking to get that layup.
Gotta love the bigs coming on down the floor.
Paige getting a chance to get into the book tonight with some points. She's got some rebounds.
Off the mark. Paige is a lefty. One dribble. That just falls short.
Stroke did not look bad.
Did not.
Got right on it. Good follow through. Hopefully she'll get some of those to drop.
Looks like we have an offensive foul. Looks like she might have cleared away with her arm as she was driving to the basket, Coach.
Yep. It's kind of in that tricky spot here from where we stand, Coach Davis, where we can't.
A lot of things to have to look through there. My eyes are bad as it is already. Armach with a dribble drive, kick out to Holland again. That'll be short.
This offense right now, they have Kenzie dribbling off that high screen from the 5, which is either Paige or Britt. And a lot of times teams will be helping out. Kenzie's such a threat going to the basket. So they help out from those girls in the corner and gives people like Kenzie and Paige Wilson lots of opportunities from the corner.
Kenzie takes a rest here. Reports, looks like, I think Britt Busen reported in.
Actually, they brought Ashley back.
Oh, that's
they brought
correct.
Ashley Cowdery with 3 fouls.
So we have Cowdery, we have Paige Longcore, we have Boo Driscoll, we have Brett Busen, and we have Kenzie Armach, the 5 that are on the floor right now for your Spartans. And as I say that, in reports Boo Driscoll. And that will give Paige Wilson a break. Armach will pick up, I believe, might be her 3rd.
Actually, they called it on Britt, but that is her 3rd as well. So Brittany with 3, Ashley with 3.
Both teams have 3 team fouls right now in the 3rd period. Second half.
Sparta's doing a great job on those screens. I heard you say that earlier, Doug, but they're doing a great job on that out of bounds play. Belding setting multiple screens. Spartan's doing a good job fighting through or switching.
And just like that, we'll have, looks like Paige Wilson will come back into the game.
It's tough right on that. This offensive trip for Belding. Spartans have picked up 3 fouls. So they're working hard and they're being aggressive, but they also have to make sure, keep talking about time and score, not giving Belding the chance to score with no time running off the clock.
Belding will contribute 2 more free throws there to extend their scoring tonight to 11 points. Again, only 1 3-point basket to account for at this point in time. All the rest have been free throws. We have 3 girls on the floor. We'll have a held ball. Possession arrow back to the Spartans.
That time Belding got tired of watching us shoot those wide open 3s, stayed on the girl out on the 3-point line. Kenzie turned the corner, had a good look at a left-handed layup, and just missed.
Free attempt by Armach, rebound Belding. Dribble drive, little jump hook there. Belding basketball underneath the basket here. Again, tough for us to see. Nothing easy on baskets out from under the basket there by Sparta's defense. Got a steal there. We're gonna have a held ball. Looked like they had a Belding girl on her back, but was that just Kenzie the way she turned? Looks like they might have.
Maybe just a little bit of a late whistle by the official. Maybe it was a jump ball before she went over her back. But,
Right. Kenzie's going to pick up. Is that her third or is that her fourth?
Third.
That'll be her third.
And again, I'm sure Coach McCallum is just going to talk to her about, hey, the girl's going away from the basket. She's almost at half court. That's not where we want to pick up a reach. We want to, contain the ball. We can pressure her, but we don't need to try and get a steal right there.
But you got to like the aggressive style too as well.
I love the way Kenzie plays. I loved when she played for me. She can change the game.
Travel there by Belding. It'll be Sparta basketball. No question, you'd love to see your kids playing aggressive every moment they possibly can in a game, no matter.
Right.
You don't want to teach a kid, oh, hey, we're up by this money, let's just sag off a little bit and just. Nice dribble. Oh.
Double dribble.
Not sure about that.
Unless he felt like she dribbled it with both hands. I don't think she. Yeah. Anyway, the referee made the call, so that's the call.
I don't know if she kind of stopped, and I think maybe almost like a dribble bounce pass type of thing over to the corner. It was a nice move.
Yeah.
Looks like Cowdery's going to pick one up there.
It's her fourth. So
Armagh quickly gets to the scorer's table. The report in for Ashley. Then again, in that situation, what would you do, Coach? Would you just kind of arms go up?
Right. And that's more of a reaction. The ball's in the paint. You know what I mean? You're fighting for it. That's a different kind of foul than even the last one that Kenzie picked up going away from the basket.
And Belding cannot seem to put that ball in the basket. From close range there. Sparta at 16 fouls right now. Kenzie with the dribble drive, can't get it to go.
Again, a great screen by Paige. I keep watching her roll to the basket. And this offense, running that with the 8th graders right now too, and trying to get our guards to keep their eyes up as they turn that corner. And just, if the post player's picking you up, that means we got a point guard on our post. So we want to give the ball.
Right.
That's where we have the advantage.
Right,
you know?
Right. Yeah, it'd be nice if we see her maybe get the ball down their post and show some of those big man post moves. Sparta calls a 30-second timeout. With 2:10 to play here in the third period, Sparta's up 36 to Belding's 11. Again, hopefully one of those games that the team can build a little bit of confidence. 2 wins in a row, and then go into conference play again this Friday, where they'll be taking on the Panthers of Comstock Park right here in Sparta Gymnasium.
Well, I look down at that full bench on the Sparta side, and disappointing for so many of those girls not to be able to play tonight, or maybe even some of them for the rest of the year. But the good news is they're, with the exception of Mia, they'll all be back in Spartan blue and white next year, and Mia will be having the opportunity to play at Davenport University. So
Paige Wilson from outside follows her shot, gets the rebound. Love to see that, Coach, when a player takes that three-point shot. And I mean, they don't have to go hard to the basket, but if they come in a few steps, that short rebound that hits off the front of the rim, a large percentage of times that's an easy rebound and an easy read for them coming from where they're standing.
Right. You know, always trying to teach our kids that the longer the shot, longer the rebound. So especially if you're the one shooting that three, get after it.
And that's one thing I like. Don't see it too much in the girls' game, but you see it in the boys' games, which I dislike, is when the hand goes in there with a three, and then they're running backwards with their hand in the air. Haven't seen many rebounds of kids going that direction with the ball, without the ball. But nice little backdoor cut by Belding, and they're going to get their first 2-point bucket of the game.
Nice read there by the Belding Black Knights on that. The Sparta pressure coming out. They make sure they run that little backdoor cut.
Another small fundamental coach as I watch the girls. Great job with as they get the ball on the perimeter, whether it's a shot fake or if it's a ball fake in one direction and go in the other direction. I believe that's something that starts out young at the lower levels.
Right, and I know that that's really a focus area of Coach McCallum at this level. And I look at the players, former players that he has on the bench, Brooke Beisel and Jill. I mean, kids who've played for him, and then now they're working with these younger kids. I think that's a huge asset that Coach McCallum has.
Sparta extends their lead to 37-13, 1 minute to go here in the third period. Like how Belding's still trying to feed the ball inside, trying to get some good looks in there. Sparta goes the other way. Layup is off the mark by Paige Wilson, and we're going to have another held ball. And it looks like the ball will stay on that end to your Spartans. We have a visitor here in the booth.
He's just trying to check it out. Thinking he's playing a little tag with his sister. And
that was funny.
We're in good hiding spot.
Paige from the corner again. Just misses it. Little floater inside. Another rebound. Great stick-to-itness there by Paige, man. She was not going to give up. I think she padded her offensive board stats there a bit too as well.
Well, we'll get to watch her two brothers play in the next game, and they both are tenacious as that way as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see a game of 21 at their house between those three players.
But maybe their dad Drew as well.
That might be a 2-on-2 opportunity right there, right? Kenzie will come out of the game. Paige coming back in the game. Let's see what they can do with Paige. Hopefully, maybe get her the ball down in the post. You know, Sparta is kind of missing out on that height a little bit, and bringing Paige in is one thing that is an advantage for Sparta. You know, back in the day when they did have Jill on that post, that was something they got the ball into a lot.
Right.
And, you know, Frankie Buchanan and haven't had to kind of run more of a perimeter offense. Another rebound there by Paige after the long three miss. Kenzie tries to get the shot off just before the period, and it's off its mark. So as we go into the fourth quarter, Sparta currently 39, Belding 16. Their 23-point lead here going into the fourth period.
So Belding doubled their score there from the first half just in that third quarter, scoring 8 points. They couple of baskets, a 3-point play. So love to see them just continuing to work hard, not giving up, making Coach McCallum's girls earn it. And I'd like to see our girls continuing to be aggressive, playing hard. And with that foul trouble, it'll be an interesting fourth quarter.
Both teams having their full set of timeout, 3 timeouts going into the fourth period. Been kind of a quick game. Sparta is, Belding is in the bonus with Sparta having 17 fouls. Belding is currently sitting at 14 fouls. And I don't believe Belding has really anybody in any kind of foul trouble whatsoever. So we're going to have Armach, Cowdrey, Busen, Driscoll, and Wilson, the 5 starting here the fourth period. And I'm sure we'll see the other 3 in due time. Belding with the basketball.
Ashley goes playing defense and heard the call from the bench to go hands off and was quick to react to that.
Again, it's once you have that aggressive style, that's kind of almost kind of an instinct, isn't it, Coach? I mean, that's something you just kind of have to have maybe a few reminders here and there.
Right. Hard to back off. But again, just think about the situation. So girl driving to the basket, maybe you can be more aggressive than half court trying to get a steal off the dribble.
It's like they're in that state offense again whatsoever, what we call flex. They'll reset. And there's Paige Wilson with another three.
Nice job by Boo Driscoll there, attacking the basket. Got the defense
One defender
to react.
pulling off.
Finds the open girl. Good find by Boo.
Of course, her sister AJ Driscoll that graduated last year is playing softball this spring over at Muskegon Community College. She was, I do believe, a 4-year varsity basketball player. Foul here. Belding will go to the line, shooting 1-1. Houston with the rebound. Good roll there by Britt. Page seems to be feeling it, misses that one. Belding with a rebound. Like how Ashley's kind of running the court now with her hands up. We're going to have another foul. Is that on Britt?
It looked like that's what it looked like, and yes, that's what we call it on.
Is that her fifth? That will be her fourth foul.
And here comes Paige.
Here comes Paige on cue.
I don't know if Coach is looking down and asking Brooke and Jill. I see Caitlin Douglas on the bench, the JV coach as well, if they got any eligibility left. But I think they're all done. It's fun to see all three of those girls. Three girls who, probably one of us had. A couple of those girls I had in fourth grade.
I had Brooke in fourth grade.
Right.
Yep. Mrs. Sandy, my wife, had Jill in her classroom. So
it's great to see those kids come back to Sparta.
Come back to Sparta, coach, teaching.
Right.
Teaching in Sparta. So Paige for another three, and she hits that one. I believe I see that blinking 12 points over there for Paige tonight. Belding gets the dribble drive for the basket. Their second 2-point of the night.
Look, one of the things I was talking to Coach McCallum about is they're trying to keep opponents to 40 or less.
Paige with another three. It almost looked like the same spot.
Yep.
I think Belding's going to call a timeout there. They might want to put a person on to her.
And again, it's Paige isn't shooting that one under much pressure. She's getting lots of wide open looks. And Kenzie doing a nice job drawing that defense, turning that corner off that screen. Belding's helping out and kicking it out.
You looked at Belding's defense, too. It looked like they were really sagging to the basket, trying to stop that dribble drive penetration. So that perimeter is wide open. And if Sparta's going to have that opportunity, they're going to take those threes. And right now, Paige Wilson is knocking down those threes. Yeah, I can almost say that if I was a betting man, that 40 points or under will happen again tonight.
So they've the last game that we did against Kent City, they held them to exactly 40, which was a big one for the girls that night. Kent City averages 67 or 68 a game. And
fifth ranked in the state.
Right,
yeah.
To hold them to 40. So
we talked about that moral victory, but there's a lot of. You can always find some good things out of a game, can't you, Coach?
Right. And hopefully, that playing down 2 or 3 girls at that point spurred them on. They get the win at Spring Lake, getting another win tonight. Hopefully that carries over into the second half of the conference season.
Belding ball. Driscoll picks up the loose ball there. And if you can kind of see, they've got 3 sagging to the basket. Brings that wide open shot. Paige shows she can hit the little 10-foot jumper along with a 3-point shot.
Right.
She's got a nice stroke. Very
Yep.
nice stroke.
They came out and pressured her. Good ball fake, one hard dribble, knocked down the 15-footer.
Oh, Kenzie Armock trying to take the charge there. Actually did a kind of a back somersault after that. No call there, though. And it looks like Ashley just picked up her 5th foul.
So right after Kenzie tried to take the charge, that doesn't get called. And then on that rebound, Ashley Cowdery commits her 5th foul and fouls out of the ball game with 4:56 to go.
Belding again struggling a little bit from the free throw line as well. Misses the first end of that shot. Those 2 free throws. Belding substitution as well. Dad's kind of got his arms up down there too a little bit. Not sure if he agreed with the call or.
Right.
We got a 50-20 basketball game. Sparta leading by 30. Paige again another kick out. That one's off the mark. Belding's going to get the rebound on that. Again, way too soft on the perimeter, coach. I just see a lot of people behind the 3-point line. Oh, we have another take to the basket, and we're going to have another Sparta foul. This one will be on 25, Paige Longcore.
Yep, she was headed to the right spot, just wasn't able to get there quick enough. Girl from Belding did a nice job taking it hard to the basket, and gets rewarded with 2 free throws.
Okay, Coach, we're going to put you on the other now, and we're going to put you on the opponent's bench as a coach. Your record right now before this game was 4-8. Obviously, not a game that you wanted today, but a game that hopefully you pull some things out of and you can take into your second half as they're in the OK Silver division.
And I think they, when they look at finding the shooters, and it seems like a tough thing, especially here in the second half. Paige Wilson has just really been wide open. Kenzie Holland has been wide open. So I think that'd be the first thing he'll probably talk to him about is we can't let shooters be that wide open.
It looked like the last 2 times that Paige Wilson got the ball, they had either 1 or 2 players on her to prevent her from taking the shot. And, of course, Paige then just dishes out the ball. Armock with a dribble drive to the basket, gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line shooting 2 shots. 4:16 left to go in the 4th period.
Kenzie hasn't scored as much as usual tonight. I think she's done a great job. She's got several assists to Paige, but I think, too, when you kind of sit for some extended minutes in that first half that she's not used to. She's in the game most of the time.
Right.
I think it's hard to maybe kind of get in that flow when you come back in and then being afraid to foul. I mean, it just makes it a little tougher.
Driscoll with the steal. Sparta goes the other way. Paige is going to get another shot off. It's going to be off the mark. Kenzie with the rebound. That's going to be off. Kenzie with another rebound, and she's going to get pushed out of bounds. And that'll be Belding's 16th foul. Sparta will get the ball underneath their own basket. Sparta will be in the bonus on the next foul by Belding. That'll be a 15th foul on a Belding player. So we have 1 from each team that is fouled out of this game. Coach, before you got here, it was kind of a quiet game in regards to fouls. Long three there by Howland. Sparta foul. And I think that's going to be Britt's fifth. That's Britt Buson's fifth foul. Here comes Paige again. Paige will more than likely finish out this game with 3:36 to go.
So I'm looking down the bench. I really only see the two girls who fouled out. I think we might be down to 7 kids. I see Ashley and I see Britt, who just fouled out, and the 5 girls on the floor. The bench is full, but it's full of kids with sweatpants on right now.
Again, Belding, unfortunately, with another miss there.
So 3:36 left. Hopefully the Spartans can finish with 5 tonight.
Chris, one of my favorite parts of the movie, Coach, Hoosiers, where one of the players got taken out of the game for maybe unsportsmanlike play, and they wanted to put another player in the game, and Coach said, no, I'm going to go with those 4 there and teach the young man a lesson, and he played with his 4. But obviously we don't have that situation here tonight. No unsportsmanlike. Obviously probably the opposite here with Sparta. So I think McCullum at this point in time with 3:29 left to go in the game is just going to tell the girls to continue what they've been doing and keep playing aggressive. And again, I think our two players with foul troubles are now out of the game, so we don't have to worry about that too much. So I would hope that he would be talking about maybe, again, we've been talking about this, about getting the ball into the post a little bit. Maybe we see what we can do with Paige, because again, that's another asset. When playing a team like Belding, it's one thing. When you start playing a team like West Catholic, where you've got quicker girls to surround the perimeter and getting those 3-point shots off, but when you can get the ball down to the post and get that kick out for that open 3, that has to be another opportunity to get some good looks with threes.
Right. And I think to make the defense move, make the defense react, so they can't just stand still in one spot, but to make them react and go get the ball down low, or at least adjust to it.
Of course, again, then when you get a post down there that can also score, that just adds another threat to it. Armach will take the basket, and she'll get that one to go in.
That time they ran a double high post. Lou Driscoll came up with Paige Longcore as well to hit that. Spartans now in a 2-3 zone. Probably just going to try and keep it packed in, and no reaching fouls, just making
nice job by Paige. And there's a steal by Kenzie going the other way with a left-hand lay. Jump stop. Gets the girl to go by her, lays it up and in. I like the call, Coach. I like changing it up a little bit. Since you're down to your last 5. I was really sure there was 8, but I must have overlooked somebody.
At this point, I'm sure Coach McCallum just wants to let the clock run. So if they want to play catch out on the perimeter, let them play catch out on the perimeter. At this point, we'll just, let's keep the clock moving, keep everybody that's left healthy, and be ready to go Friday night against Comstock Park.
Tries to get the ball in the post there. Belding does come up with the ball, and they'll get a basket. 2 minutes to go. High screen, Paige rolls.
I think that time I heard Coach McCallum tell her too, she maybe opened up a little bit early.
Okay.
And so when she opened up a little early, they called a blocking foul on her. It wasn't for the initial screen, but just opening up early caught the girl that was trying to hedge.
So what's the idea on that, Coach? Does the girl have to be by her a certain amount before you can?
And what I try and teach my kids is I want the dribbler, if they're going off a dribble, I want the dribbler to go by her. because then you'll know that you've got your seal and you'll be able to open up.
Right.
But to let the dribbler go by you.
Sparta will pull back all of their remaining 4 players. Well, 3. They have one talking to Coach McCollum on the sideline. Obviously, no silly fouls at this point in time. Allen makes the first one. Second one's off the mark.
Kenzie's had a nice game today. Knocked down a couple threes. Made a free throw there. Good look for the freshman and good minutes. Hopefully, be to our advantage rest of this season and into next season.
Nice pass by Kenzie. Oh, so close. We've got a few O's from the crowd as well, looking for Paige to get that basket. But she will go to the free throw line, and let's see if she can at least make one of these two and get in the scorebook.
Again, though, I just love the fact to see our bigs out running, leading that break, and
that one will roll in.
Right, that's nice. And to Kenzie's credit too, where Kenzie's looking head up, looking for her teammate ahead, rewarding Paige for running the floor.
And the bench is going crazy. Looked like she had a little bit more arc on that particular shot.
That's right.
So that's fun to see. Everybody's smiling on that, Coach. Especially probably Paige.
Yeah.
Kenzie Holland with the rebound. Belding girl can't stop as she runs into Kenzie Armock. Will go to the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. Just under a minute to play.
Well, Belding got the lid off the basket a little bit here in the second half, doubling up. They had 8 in the first half. They've had 16 here in the second. So they were able to score a little bit more, so the coach can take that away, that they've had a little more success on the offensive end, and hopefully something they can build on heading to their conference play at the end of the week as well.
Kenzie with another steal. She likes that jump stop. Oh, and she misses that one. Holland with the rebound. Paige Wilson takes another 3. Coach McCollum, I hear him yelling back, doesn't want a reaching foul there. Belding again, still not giving up. They're playing their game. A little dribble drive there, shots missed. 10 seconds to go. Kenzie will probably just dribble this one out. Bench is standing up. And your Spartans are going to go to 500 now. They're going to go 7-7 on the season with a 57-24 victory over OK Silver team Belding Black Knights.
Yeah, and just another step forward for Coach. You know, he's had kind of all those setbacks with the injuries, but now to have a 2-game win streak, headed back into conference play, freshmen getting some minutes, freshmen scoring. Just looking forward to Friday night, hopefully another win for the Spartans.
And I believe Friday night, we'll both be back at it again here on Friday night. And hopefully when we come back Friday night, we'll get some word from McCollum and see maybe if we can find out where some of these girls stands with these injuries, if he's planning on getting anybody back for the next few games for district or at all this year. So again, we had the boys game here coming in about 20 minutes. I'm going to be checking out Coach Sunderson, and I believe Coach Spencer will be doing the game here for the boys games. Again, I enjoyed it, and we'll see you on Friday.